Good evening, gentlemen. How are we? Milan, hello. Ruski, how are you? You absolute legend of a fella. Milan, hello. Oh, turn the volume down on my stream. I don't want to be hearing myself twice. I very much doubt you guys do also. But yeah, gentlemen, here we are for one night only, covering for Armin. Hope all's well with him, by the way. Covering for Armin here with big Frank. Still got Frank on the comms. Couldn't come on DTS Senna without old big Frank.
Yes, sir.
There he is. There's big Frank. DTS Senna, round 3, Singapore. Drafted me in for an absolute amazing Grand Prix, I must say.
You pulled up to Stinker Street with the tracks, you know.
Never mind. Mind you, after last night, I think I need a bit of a calm one. I had an absolute mental stream last night.
That was mental.
The first 4 laps were crazy, then it quietened down a little bit, and the last 2-3 laps was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it was mental.
So here we are, round 3. As you both know, we're both Vamos, Egolf. Vamos, there he is. As you both know, me and Big Frank are also TPs, along with Azarman, as always, with Big Frank. So just let me run through a few of the comments. Diablo, I'm not on your team tonight. I'm against you tonight. You're going to get stick. I've already drafted my brother Gazin to give you some stick. Said hello to Milan. Said hello to Reefski. Diablo, you're not getting a hello from me, but I still love you though. Hilly, your legend, and Egolf Hazard. Yes, come on. Just waiting for the other legend to come into the chat, which is Famous Wayne.
The penalty merchant, the track limit man.
Not figuratively speaking, but he's got one job and one job only to do tonight, and that's I've told him he needs to pull down Brad's pants. But not figuratively speaking.
He might take that the wrong way, something tells me.
I know. Evening, Manic. So look, I'm going to hand you over to the legend, that is Frank, to run through the standings and the driver standings and the team standings. So I'll let Frank take it away.
Yep. Thank you, Mick, firstly, for joining me today and not making this a lonely one. We have a mixture of people. We're all over the place so far this season, but the person who's been on form, and he's won both the races so far, picked up 100 points out of 100, not including fastest laps, is DSL Brad for the Invincible team of Jays. I don't know how he got Brad when he was like 7th pick, but he has, and it's paying off at the moment because he's sitting at the top on 100 point, and he's actually 34 points ahead of arguably the favourite for the season, Lil Pigeon, who sits in P2. In P3 is Mick's driver himself, Egolf Hazard. Absolutely cooking. Absolutely cooking. I don't think he's really caught the attention of us this season. We've just been doing this job in the top 5, but he's racking up the points and he's sitting in P3. And just behind him is my driver, Reevski, in P4, only 1 point behind Egolf. So another great season so far for Reevski. And then behind that, because you can never separate them, can you, Mick? It's Rumsky. Literally the driver behind him. You cannot split them.
That's why I didn't want to go through the standings, mate. I thought I got rid of them.
Everywhere you go, they're together. In P6 is the current championship holder. It is Scott MT. After an all right start to the season, he had a difficult one last week, getting spun round with Milan. Later on, dropping down to P4 where he could have won, but he's still P6. We've got Haytham in P7, a fantastic round 1. He's doing good still. Tuck with a great recovery last week in P8. Matt in P9, who unfortunately had that disconnect last week and screwed him over. And then Lee Webb sees off the top 10. And the standings are currently, I believe, Renault Invincibles are top. Hang on, it gets up. Yep, Renault Invincibles are top on 199 points. They're doing bits right now, and it annoys me because Jay's TP, and I don't know how he does it. He says part of the plan. The plan just works. And in second place, it is Ross Tucker's team, the Pink Panthers, who won the Super Bowl last season. They're looking to top it again, potentially. Third place, Racing Knights. In fourth place is Ironworks Racing of Hilly. And Fifth place is actually you again, Mick, in the top
Get
five
in
currently
there.
in the Super Bowl spot. So that's like your main basis of the standing and stuff at the moment. And yeah, we got Singapore, which I know is actually one of Wayne's better tracks, Singapore. So we'll see. I think that is everything covered. Obviously, the split in points between the grid at the moment is so close to tail, even in the constructor standings. United on 130, GP 20 on 129, Vamos on 132, Top Gun F1 on 136. Like, all you got to do is have a good week, and you're jumping up the standings very high at the moment.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, it's also close still.
Can I just bring your attention before we start to the top two names in the lobby? I'm not having this. Reevski sent his best mate an invite first. Oh, let's get you in the chat. Let's be together. And then all the rest will get an invite. Look, I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
I heard he's glitching the lobby again tonight. He's been accused about glitching the lobby in round one, which is why he managed to get a podium with Matt because he was the lobby host, and he said that he's on for glitching the lobby again this week. So if Reese
There
ends
we
up getting the
go.
podium again and something happens, then I'm not
I,
involved.
I think we'll get everyone to raise a ticket. We'll even get his brother Rumsky to raise a ticket against him. For sure, for sure. So
Well, I
we're
know
about.
Romsky was fuming.
Well, we're expecting to go in about 2-3 minutes. We've got a few minutes left to go. Let's browse through the comment. Lee, Mr. Webb, how are ya? Bradders, how are you, mate? Disgusting. He's talking about yourself, mate. Have a long, hard chat with yourself in the mirror, mate.
It
And
was
we've
either
said
that or
hello
it
to
was
all the rest.
it was either that or it was the comment about Wayne that you said to him that made him say disgusting. It was one of the two.
It might have been. Might have been. It could have been that. But yeah, so we're just waiting for everybody to go. We've got Mikey in the lobby. We've got famous Wayne in the lobby. Skip all the rest of the drivers. And we go, we got Egolf Hazard. Get used to this tonight. Get used to this. Arbeck Dory's in the chat. Absolute stonking race last night. Absolute stonking from the back of the grid. You want
Yeah,
to get
that
a
is
quali
impressive.
ban every week. Get a quali. Even Looney Tune or Looney Man, whatever his name is. He started the back of the grid. And is it Looney Man or Looney Tune?
It's Looney Man, Looney
I
Man.
think Looney Tune's what I've nicknamed him. So I'll name everybody anything, So, but yeah, he had an absolute blinding race last night, and he comes into this race on form, and having Diablo as his teammate, they could be on for a strong pairing tonight. Little Pigeon's been another driver that's been absolutely on fire this season so far. I believe we've got a couple of
He's
reserves in tonight, I believe. Legend, is he reserving tonight?
Yep, that is one. Legend is reserving. Craig, I believe, is a reserve as well. For Breakfast Blitz, Crumpet's team, I believe, and Quimo should be here because he is reserving for United Racing, I believe, as well, covering for Steve B.
Boom. Okay. And by the way, Basson, that's not a nice way to talk to Frank. Come on, mate.
What's he said?
He's
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's not a nice way. It's not a nice way to talk to Frank. Or we could no, but mind you, he's not here tonight, so we can't slag him off too much. But you save them comments for next week when Armin's back.
His team might be getting some stick today. I've got a feeling, Scotty and the
Yeah,
team might be getting a bit of stick today.
I'm going through to make sure all the badges, because normally during Tuesdays and Sundays races, I don't like snitching on people and all or anything like that. I don't agree with none of that. But tonight is fair game. If I see anybody with a different
Wow.
sponsor or a different colour, you're getting snitched up. Apart from if it's
Well,
Frank's team.
I'm sorry to bring it to your attention, Mick, but if you look at Milan's name and Craig's name, their eggs and yolk are still the wrong size. Milan's yolk of his egg is a lot smaller than Craig's.
Right. Hilly, you're in the chat, mate. You're an admin. Can we get on this, please? Back of the grid.
Diabolical.
Yeah, Tuck, I'm not snitching. Carry on, Tuck. I'll start snitching about you, mate. Come on. I was going to leave you alone tonight, Tuck, but coming with comments like that, you're on the list. As Jericho says, you're on the list. You
If
know?
Tuck gets caught spinning tonight, he's in for a rough.
He's gonna get it. He's gonna
I think
get
he
it.
spun about 2, 3 times last week as well. You're lucky you went on Cov and Sen. He did get a good result at the end, but yeah, you got to go watch yourself, Tuck, because Mick's taking no prisoners tonight.
Actually, I'm gonna get downloaded on my YouTube Music the song "You Spin Me Right Round," and if I see you spin, that is getting played on the stream. I'm just letting you know now, Tuck. All right?
I believe it's just Quimo we're waiting for now.
Quimo's in. Quimo's in.
Oh, that
Oh
is
yeah,
everyone, I believe
Pigeon.
then.
Pigeon's going for a third pole on the spin.
Oh yeah, true. Third pole, but he hasn't been able to turn that into a win yet.
No, Brad's the man to watch out for. Albeit, not being biased. You know what? I'm going to be biased. He got very lucky. He got very lucky at China.
Ooh.
My driver should have got the win there, but we had this stupid rain glitch. Otherwise, Eghoff was on for a win there,
Yeah, he was flying actually. Yeah, Egolf was up there.
and he ended up seventh, I believe. And Little Pigeon, I'll have less of that, mate. There's only one person allowed to get root to Frank in this chat, and that's Basson.
I've got my security guards to me tonight. I'm all good, I am.
So we've got the ready up. We're off in 4 seconds, but yeah, round Singapore. Quali is going to be also important. It's very,
Yeah,
very
very
important. And yeah, but it seems a lot easier. You know what? I don't know how it is, but hello, Gaz. How are you, brother? I hope you're well, mate. Your mate Diablo's driving tonight, so do what you need to do, Gaz. Do what you need to do, mate. If you don't know Frank, Gaz Preston, that's my brother, mate. It's my older brother, and I say
Yeah,
older.
I think I've seen him a couple of times in your chat.
Yeah, he pots about every week. When his wife lets him watch, he pots about in the chat. You know, he's a bullied husband, is my brother. You know, he has
Isn't
to
he?
do all.
Isn't he a Scotty MT stan?
He was, but Scotty, I believe, Scotty doesn't even want my brother to mention his name. After he actually, funny, come to think of it, Gaz, you still owe me money. Thank you, Frank. You still owe me money for my bet last year. You kept that one.
It's raining.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah.
Right, what we need to do as well is we need to try and keep the comments up to date, but one of us needs to get Lemon's stream up on our phone also, so we can check in with the other Discord. You missed an absolute blinding race last week. You see the finish last week?
Yep, 0.001 from the bottle job inlay.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and then the big plead afterwards. But that was some skullduggery, though. The pictures showed him in front. So
Yeah,
if I was in his position, I'd have been doing the same thing. If I'm being honest.
He was begging it though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh please, 0.001. Like, come on, man, maybe it was Adja.
So it's raining, but from the view that we've got, it doesn't look
Yeah.
like it's tumbling down. So maybe could dry up possibly before the end of quali's out. You might be able to get, or I mean, you may still be on the inters, but him who sets the last lap, the last lap last. Put it like that. Let's try and get my words out. He'll be the one. He'll be the one that's in a good place. Scotty MT's always an early riser.
Do we have a update on if it's raining in the race, anyone? Or is it just qualifying? Because if we've got a wet race, then qualifying is not just important now, it's like crucial.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a few drivers out on track. And you know what? We're not even going to watch the drivers out on track. We're just going to sit on Egg Off Hazard and wait for him to come out of the pits. I'm not going to be that guy. We'll sit. Oh, look, look at that car. Look, it's absolutely fantastic. Mind you, I must say another thing as well. We got some absolutely gorgeous looking cars this season.
Yeah, they look nice.
Absolutely.
This year. Nice cars. Apart from that Racing Nights one.
Apart from that one that the Teenage Mutant, they're talking of devil. Look, it looks like the old Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles took a shit on that car. If I'm being perfectly honest.
Yeah, that one. Do you know what? As well, he said it himself. That's just the same livery they had last year. He's just changed the colour. Poor.
That's poor. That is. That's poor. So I believe the
It's F1 Riley, I think.
IF1 Riley, another man in form in my division on a Tuesday in Elite. Getting
How
round
many?
every.
Oh, he's crashed on his.
I think I'm Frank.
Oh, no.
I think I'm gonna need a minute here. I think I'm gonna need a minute. Wayne.
On this outlap, you know. Wow, he's binned it before he's even got going. And F1 Riley's got going, though, and he's took time on a lot better than I think Thomas Wayne has. Well, Wayne's in the wall. Wayne's back in the garage.
Oh God, Wayne. It's all right. We got a plan. We got a plan. Couldn't have happened. Oh, mate. Oh, I'm gonna get absolute
Singapore.
dick. Oh, my driver's gone in the wall. My God. But yeah, we're on board with Dave Riley. Just tiptoeing round, just trying to find where the grip is.
Slidey, doesn't it?
Yeah, very much. And I suppose you're going to get a few drivers tonight who I believe there may be a couple who are not running any assists. Will be Tuck, for example, could struggle in this weather because it looks like the rain on certain parts of the track is settling quite a lot.
Yeah, this track gets wet very quickly. It tends to always see rain at Singapore. I don't know the last time there's a race where it wasn't, but at the end of the race, it always seems to be like full wet conditions, even though the inters do end up being the better tyre. So this track is tricky in conditions. I'm going to call a road shout here. I reckon we see like some crazy names in the top 5 today. Like just some random, just the order's going to be all over the place.
Yeah, I can tell you one prediction so far. One of them names won't be Wayne. I'll tell you that now.
It could be if he pulls off last and first.
Yeah. No, I'm on about in quali. It's definitely not going to be Wayne in quali.
Anywhere in quali.
Right, 141. It quickly gets wiped off by Scotty M2, who's just behind there. So he's on a 139.1. Reevsky goes on a 140.6. We're going to try and catch these drivers as they cross the line. We've just had a pink car go across the line. Arbeck Dory, what did I tell you? The man's on form at the moment.
Yeah,
we got a mini green car just about to come across the line. That was Rumpsky. Completely missed that. You know me, lads. It takes me. Yeah, Matt Peters, you're driving, huh?
Yeah, that's my driver. 39.8.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good lap for his first lap. Very nice.
We've got a grey car just coming round the last corner. There we go. A grey car. Who's the grey ones?
Oh, that's Milan. That is Crumpets. That is Breakfast Blitz.
Breakfast Blitz. Okay. That isn't Pigeon 38.5. Wow, laying down the gauntlet is Pigeon. But isn't Ironworks or Ironworks black?
Ironworks is supposed to be more black on the car. I think on the map, the map it does show up black, but when you see it, it's got a little bit of grey on it, yeah.
Okay, otherwise I was going to start raising tickets. I was going to start raising tickets against Hilly. You know the amount of shit he's given me. Right, we've got to try and keep with these cars, lads.
Bradley's in the process there.
Chaz, nice of you to join us, mate. We're just talking about how beautiful. We're talking about how beautiful your car looks. No, hey, Hilly, mate. Listen, I've got a problem with your cars, mate. It's we're on board with Fire Tuck at the minute, but he's on an outlap. We've got Kimmo.
He is reserve stepping in for Steve B this week for United Racing, so he's in the reserve car. Before you have a pop at him, Nick, his car's different because he's a reserve driver, okay?
Yeah, but Chaz, do me a favour. Don't look at the bottom of the standings who's in 20th. Look what's happened. Wayne binned it on his outlap. Can you believe it?
I don't even think he got 3 corners. I think that turn 3 and he was already out. So,
being watched by the boss, and he's binned it on his outlap.
Yeah, that is shocking. He's in big trouble tonight.
So I think Kimmo's about the only one.
Yeah,
Mind you, I do believe though with the ERS, because it charges up quite quickly now, and if you put a couple of laps of fuel in your car, you can get 2 or 3 laps out of the. Because look, Diablo's now pushed it up into 2nd place.
Great lap. That's actually so close to Pickens' time there.
So we're going to watch. Hurry up, Kim. I want to get onto my other driver. Mind you, I better not, just in case he bins it on his outlap as well.
Bins it, I'm done.
There goes Kimmo. Kimmo puts it up into 13th on a 141.5. Here goes one of the most formed drivers in this division. He's been up there or thereabouts every single race so far. No pressure, Egolf. The boss is watching, mate.
Yeah. I'll tell you what as well, around there, the tow from other cars is unbelievable. So Egolf's doing this without a car in front of him. This is just all his pure pace that he's got on show here.
Had a big slide into that corner there, though. Had a big slide. But like I said, it's all about now just tiptoeing round, getting yourself a decent lap. There was a bit of a lag there. Getting yourself a bit of a
P3.
Oh, I think Brad just got 7th. Scotty MT goes on 1 for.
It's actually stopped raining. It's stopped raining.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
This is what I said in the beginning. I think we're going to be able to maybe see a dry tyre before the end of this, or it's who's going to risk it, or we're going to have some of that.
Diablo's tried to set us off on already.
There you go, look. There you go. So, we're ready to go. Where can Egolf? And Legend follows suit. I reckon you're going to have everybody following suit now.
Yeah, 100%.
Egolf, if you're listening, mate, nick it straight into the pits, mate. And you obviously he's not listening, so he's finished his lap. But let's see where he would have put himself on the inters anyway. He did have a couple of slides. Missed the 5th place. What can I say? Egolf.
Lee Webb.
Egolf.
Lee Webb.
Wow, Egolf, I'm going to tell you, mate, we're going to renegotiate your contract and give you a pay rise.
Wayne's getting sacked, man. He's getting sacked.
He's not getting sacked, but you're getting 30% of his wage. You're going to get 30% of Wayne's wage.
He's a free driver. He's driving for free. So we're
all moving now. Give him the whole of it, mate. Give him Wayne's wages.
Don't worry, mate. We've all done it. Frank witnessed me do it around Monza. I do remember Chad spinning it in qualifying around Monza. Don't know he could do that.
Mind you, know what? While I was waiting to come on stream tonight, I went on to the TT and I've done a few laps around Singapore on a pad. How anybody races on pad is beyond me.
On pad.
It's so difficult. It's so because me as well. Maybe what's more difficult for me, I cannot use the analog. So I used to. I race on. When I raced on pad, I used to do it with the D-pad, not the analog.
Oh wow!
And yeah, it's just I tried it with the analog, tried it with the D-pad, and I just cannot. Obviously, I've been racing Formula One for years and years and years, back from like 2013. Share my age now.
Yeah. You're an OG in PGR. You're an OG.
But Hall of Fame, may I add. Frank said a snap, so am I. But yeah, I've always been on wheel. I cannot get the pad.
Your driver's just got P1, mate. Egolf has us with 37.4.
Yeah, but I think he needs to get into the pits now. Don't worry, look, you cut all the corners. You look. Egolf, I'm not on board with you no more. Cut as many corners as you want, mate. But anybody else gets caught doing it, you're getting snitched up. You're getting absolutely snitched.
Especially if the first driver will be on soft tyres.
I think it might be Diablo.
Was it Diablo?
Well, we'll soon find out. Our big Dory, what colour car is he? He's in a pinky, isn't he?
Yeah, same team. I think it is
Diablo. Yeah, but Diablo's further up the field. There you go. DRS enabled now. DRS enabled.
That's right. This is going to be one-shot quali on the soft tyres. This is.
I do believe because it's a long lap, so
yeah,
it's a long lap. Mind you, if you're out now and you're on your fast lap now, yeah, there you go. Manic's pulled it. Last car across the line wins. And if you remember, Manic, if you reverse back, rewind. I actually said that before any cars come out. So don't let Milan take all the credit for that. You know, you've got me here as cons as a reason, lads. Come on.
Yeah, you said that while it was raining, actually.
Yeah.
So claim for that one. Yeah.
You know that,
sorry,
mate.
Don't worry, I hear you, Nick. I hear you.
You train me well, Frank. You train me well. But Diablo had a big invalidation on that first corner there. So I believe the next car in line would have been our big Dory, possibly. No, he's on an invalidated lap also.
Everyone's invalidating. Is it Rumsey? No, Rumsey's done his out lap. So who's behind our big Dory?
It'll be that purple car just coming down the back straight. The purple car, whatever that is. Kimmo, but he's on the inters.
Yeah.
Quimo, but he's on the inters, so he's coming in. So look, we've got a white car just there. That could be Legends. No, Legends is in the pit. Pigeon's on and out that. So we'll sit on board with Pigeon, because I reckon if there's any driver, even though the track could be ramping up, if there's any driver to set the tone for a soft run lap, it would be Pigeon.
Yeah, on fire.
But he's just invalidated. They're trying to get too greedy at this. They're trying to get too greedy. Dave Riley's still out on the Inters.
Dave Riley maybe thinks that it's too slidey still, and everyone's invalidating, but not Dave Riley. He does still sit P1. I think maybe where people have gone from the wet to the dry, they're sort of overshooting all the corners and stuff because of the amount of grip they've got now.
Yeah. And also, like you said as well, Frank, if it's going to be raining in the race, are people going to be sticking dries on with a wet setup? Is that causing a lot of people to? But mind you, I'm going on old games gone by. But the wet setup and the dry setup around Singapore are not that different because it's a very high down. Yeah, it's a very high downforce track, you know. So we're going to try and
Matt's on that.
see.
I'm going to go on board with him.
Where's Matt F1? There we go, Matt F1. He's just started. We've got a red car just about to cross the line. I think that's one of yours as well. Rashman, that could be. Rashman hasn't actually set a lap yet. Not your driver, is he? Brashman and Reevesky are your drivers.
Reevesky's my driver. Brash is, I believe, our new team principal, Ed Neville, who joined to BATP this year.
Oh, what's the team name?
It is
like Megatron or something like that. Megatron or something.
Now you're testing me. Hang on, let me get that up. It is Motor Eager. That's what. It's
okay, I went too far off of Megatron.
Close enough, you know.
Yeah, that's it. But look, Matt F1, he's flashing very low on fuel.
Yeah, he's very low for this now. This is his only lap he's got. He won't be able to get back round again now. This will be it.
Yeah, Egolf's in the pit. Everybody's in the pit, and everybody's waiting to be that last car across the line, as Milan kindly said earlier in the stream. Hey.
If you're Matt though, do you set this lap or do you pit and go for a later lap? Because if
I'm Matt, I pit. If I'm Matt, I pit.
He's going my way.
But Matt's Matt. Matt doesn't pit. 132. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Wow. 1 minute, Matt. He's flying.
1 minute, Matt. I tell you, Matt does things at 1:31.8 from Scott, and Scott's got time. 1:31.8. Look at that. Rooster papers. Scotty MT, Brad also have enough time now for a charge lap and to go again. Whether Matt does, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go on board. No, but Scotty's flashing. Scotty's flashing red. Brad's not flashing. Brad may have time for another lap, but as Jay just pulled out in the lobby, old letdown Jay didn't bother turning up to Elite last night. But that's Tuesday cool. Chat. That's Tuesday chat. We've got 23 people in the chat. Get in there, lads. Get in there.
Yes. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. I think this could be, if he gets that together, sorry, I think this is Pigeons to take here. With the pace he's got on the track Evo, this could be Pigeons.
Oh, Brad, but Brad's on the slowdown lap, and he's already but now Brad's flashing red.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be close.
Haytham still hasn't come out of the box yet. He needs to hurry up and get out if he wants to set a relevant lap on the soft tyres. Let's try and get... We got one of them green, decent looking green cars. Mikey can only put it in third. You believe now each lap that crosses the line are just going to ramp up and get faster and faster. Now we've got Matt F1's pulling into the pit. Matt's done for the day. Matt is done for the day. Done. Sorry, mate. I was babysitting Chris's girlfriend.
I saw that comment, the other day. Agreed with that one.
Did you take her to school again? Did you take her to school as well this morning, Jay? Dory's gone on the fast lap. So, Diablo, he's on his out lap.
Brad and Scotty have also packed it in fifth.
They packed it in, so they could drop. Kimmo 1:31.7.
Oh my days! Kimmo's out-qualified Brad and Scotty MT.
Wow, and I think everybody could have a chance now. Everybody could have a chance. This game's shit. Says the man who's won the last 2 races. This game's shit. No, mate, I will know into the sunshine pass. We need to try and catch on. Little Pigeon, he's just started his lap now. So there's a Racing Knights car just coming round. That's Mikey. Mikey's on a
Manic
cool-down
calls the
lap.
shots as well. Manic says that Brad and Scott have absolutely screwed this for themselves.
Yeah, I believe they are.
Here.
I believe they have. Egolf, he's just behind Mikey. He's just behind Mikey. I think all these cars here on the outlap. No, we got Milan. Milan. Milan's just crossed the line. There's a red car just behind. Reevesky's got the last lap. Or that orange car just behind. But Reevesky, the orange car behind, who is F1 Dave Riley. F1 Dave Riley. Brash didn't make the line. Wow. F1 Dave Riley is the last man to set the lap. So, Arbeg Dory goes third. We got Diablo. Diablo next across the line. Diablo goes pole on a 129. The track is wrapped. Brad and Nat are going to drop.
Yeah, Matt was P4, it's P8 already.
Legend goes second.
Mate, the grid's all over the place.
We got Jay's car coming. Hatem, he's gone in. Who's his other driver? Brad. Sorry, Brad's already gone.
Hatem, yeah.
Right, we got a green car coming. He's trying to catch these. Rumsky. I swear, if Reevesky goes P3 or anywhere, Tuck goes into pole. Little Pigeon goes into pole.
Wow. By 6 tenths as well, and he's side by side with the Ed Neville's team.
We're going to go Mikey G. It's Mikey G. But look, my driver's right on his chuff. Look. This is going to get spicy, you know it. Mikey G.
He's going to get an unbelievable toe here.
Mikey G goes. Egolf goes in second place. Get in there. I need to be impartial.
Yeah, that was slick. That was slick, yeah.
Get in there, Egolf, you absolute legend. Get in there.
Reevesky went P4 in the end as well. I think him and Rumsky are next to each other again. Look at that. Pigeon nails a lap at the end. 2 tenths. That is Top Gun F1. Another pole position for Pigeon.
Yeah. But for me, if you could vote a driver of the day for qualifying, I'd have to split that for Milan and Diablo. They win drivers of the day. Yeah. Just splitting the two Chuckle brothers. But Egolf has and Pigeon gets his third pole. Gets his third pole on the spin. But that is a mental quality.
And do you know what? Pigeon will be really happy with that because his nearest rivals in Brad and Scott are in 14th and 16th. 16th.
Manic called 12th and 14th. But wow, what a mental. You said a mental race. It absolute kicked off in quali.
I think this is going to be mental because this is not shade to anyone. But when I see drivers like Scott EMD and Brad as low down as they are with the pace they've got to go past so many drivers to get up the order. But do they have the pace to do it? And round here, it's hard to overtake.
Hard, very hard, very hard. And you got to conserve your ERS because you apart from that, the straight after turn 1, 2, 3, after turn 3 or 4, that's about the only straight.
4, yeah.
Yeah, it's about the only straight you can make an overtake. And if the car in front of you's got enough ERS without the DRS, he can still hold you off. He can still hold you off. Manic or anybody, if you can be so much, there we go. Manic. Great minds think alike. That's the comment I was just about to make. If you can let us know what's going on in Schumacher, great minds think alike. Great minds.
We got Manic as our Ted Kravitz today because our usual Ted Kravitz in Reevesky is actually racing and he's put his car on P4, which is a great lap. So, Mick, I tell you what, my drivers are in the top 5 at the moment, mate. That's not too bad going.
But normally I have Natalie Pinkham, but she's driving in the other lobby tonight, so she won't be able to run me.
Isn't she?
Yeah, she calls it red flags.
Red flags from Jay Tyler, she's caused.
Oh,
sorry.
Right, so we're going to jump on board. Famous. Oh, he looked like he was in his car there. Come on, Wayne. Come on, Wayne.
Brash, the only guy on hard tyres.
Oh, I should really get that up, shouldn't I? Really?
I mean, the whole grid is mediums.
That tells me, because hards are absolutely terrible around here. That tells me for everybody to go on that same strat, that could be 1, they know it's high chance of a safety car, or 2, is raining coming quite early. Is rain going to be coming quite early, and people are just going to go on the meet because it's very rare to see near enough the whole grid normally you get maybe a 70-30, 60-40 split.
Yeah, you normally get about 5 or 6 on the alternate strategy or something, but everyone's opted for mediums there. As Manic says, predicting Pigeon to run away by 10 seconds if there's no safety car at the moment, because he's got great pace round here and he's got the clean air, and that's all you want round here is a bit of clean air.
Yeah, that's it. And he has just let us know, Jay Tyler, Imri, Pirate, Marley, Zoltan, Bab, that's the top 5, I believe, for Schumacher. So I believe that Brasco and Plavant are playing the long game. So they'll be all right.
That Pirate Danny won't be P3 for much longer there, will he? Because he'll probably cause a red flag and drop down to P16 in no time.
There we go. And you know what? I'm absolutely gutted. I didn't think of that. Look, if Egolf Hazard would have got pole, we would have had a Vamos sandwich. The first car. Come on, Egolf. Get off that line quickly, mate. Let's Vamos sandwich up the whole grid. Who said about being impartial? Partial can go out the window. I hope Ironwork crash. I hope Renault Invincibles crash. I hope everyone. I hope us four just. I hope it's a 4-car finish, just Michael, but mine in first and second, yours in third and fourth.
I'll take that right now. I think that's points for us.
All right, we're going to be on board with Little Pigeon. We're waiting. We've got 1 light, we've got 2 light, we've got 3 light, we've got 4 light, with 5. And we are a go round Singapore.
That's a great start from Egolf Hazard. Look at Hazard off the line.
And it seems a fairly decent start from everybody. Just going to need to hold that off there. Oh, and that looks part of the plan.
Yeah. Contact between Tuck and Reevesky. Reevesky lost his car a little bit there, but he's managed to hold on to people. No damage as it stands.
Dory's had a bad start. Famous Wayne's up 3 places. Famous Wayne's up 3. Gets in there. It looked like Little Pigeon. It looked like Little Pigeon had took quite a lot of that first corner, so he may be on 1 warning already. Little Pigeon.
Has he picked up a warning already? Let me have a look. I'll check that for you. Oh, we've got he survived, but Lee Webb has picked up a track limit off turn 1 already.
Wow.
That is not what you want.
So we got so far. It's been fairly straightforward so far. Scotty MT's had an amazing start. He's up 4.
12, yeah. Oh wow.
He's up 4. It's been status quo from first down to 9th. There's not been too much going on. Kimmo's up 2. You've got Craig's status quo.
Brash just gets hit him there. To get P19 on those hard tyres. Good move from Brash, nice and easy. Just
we're on board with Famous Wayne now. He's trying to stick it down the inside of Legend. He's got the inside line for the next corner, I do believe. So Wayne's about to move in front of Legend now if he can outbrake him. Legend hangs it around the outside. Fairly clean driving from the pair of them. Pigeon sets the fastest lap as you'd expect, but here goes Wayne now down the inside.
Again. Oh wow, Wayne!
But that was it. That was fairly clean driving. And as Gaz said, Pigeon's pulled out the second already. Manic may be right in what he was saying.
Contact Wayne and Legend. Legend makes a late move and clips Wayne's car, and that spins round Arbeg Dury.
No, but Wayne's still got his wing intact. And please, guys, I'm not just saying it because it's my drive. I'm just saying it because Wayne, as a driver in general, leave him alone this week. He got absolutely used and abused. He sent me screenshots of the bruises he got. Honestly, I felt really bad for him, mate. I felt really bad.
That's karma. That is what he's off doing to other people, you know. But
I must say, that's Mav's car. I like the look of Mav's car. Mav's car is really nice.
I think we might be seeing potentially a tactical swap here from the United driver. Scotty MT's right behind Quimo now. Is Quimo going to let Scotty through?
No, Manic's comment. Man got me a collision. Right, so as Frank just pointed out, when will these guys choose them, or will they choose their moment?
Well, maybe
albeit not. Kimmo's a reserve driver, but could Kimmo be using this as his audition to get a permanent seat?
He's making a statement. He says, I'm the #1 driver.
Manic's just pulled it out again. Pigeon is now 2.3 seconds behind. 2.3 seconds in front, shall I say, sorry.
Yeah. Pigeon
followed by Egolf Hazard.
Pigeon flying as fast as Manic was, but you got that jump start round in Manic, if you remember, but that's a different story.
And there you go. They've made the switch. They made the switch. That may have just been on the pit straight. But this is what I'm talking about. Look, that may have been a bit of a bad exit from Tuck, but he's not got nowhere near, considering he's got DRS, he's got nowhere near. He's got nowhere near Egolf on that straight.
This is the absolute perfect start for Pigeon. With these lot fighting behind, this is just going to extend his lead even more.
So again, look, the top 8, not really gone anywhere. Scotty may try and change that. He wants to close that 1.4 gap to F1 Dave Riley in front of him. So then we've got Wayne still going. He's up now 4th place. He's up 4th. Brad hasn't really gone anywhere. Brad's one of these drivers just getting caught in that Constantina effect, and he just can't make the move with the cars battling in front of him. Considering the guy that he was literally... No, the guy that he was... no, it's not what he needs, but with 100 points in the bag already, it's what the rest of the pack need.
Yeah, big time.
No disrespect to Brad. You know, loads of disrespect to his team principal, Jay, but no disrespect to Brad. I only disrespect TPs, mate. I don't disrespect drivers.
I don't know, there's a couple. If you sit Jazz Knight Rider, you might give him a bit of something.
Chaz Knight Riders, Mikey nearly went on a big old... Oh, Brad's nearly lost it coming off the curb. Oof.
And Wayne makes a move on Matt now. As your driver on my driver. These two are always next to each other, and Wayne gets past. With,
and I just caught on board with Scotty MT. I just see F1 Dave Riley near enough getting off to sign autographs. So that's definitely a warning there for F1 Dave Riley. But Pigeon now has 3.5 seconds.
Yeah,
now he's been like you said in the build up to this, Frank. He's been the actual man. He's been the man to beat in quali, but the races haven't quite gone his way. Could tonight be the night?
Perfect. He's got the pace with Egolf and that fighting. Egolf's doing a good job holding that P2 brand mark. He's got no DRS. But at the moment for Pigeon, this is looking fantastic. He will not want a safety car. He will not want that.
No. And it still begs the question, everybody on mediums, are we going to be expecting rain, or is it just everybody everybody's done it maybe half expecting a safety car? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flick through. I'm going to flick through the grid now. So I'm going to check some of the drivers' ERSs. Some pretty much all looking, but some have absolutely smashed the granny out of their ERS. Oh, there's one there who's absolutely smashed.
14% from Rumsky. That is low.
6% from Kimmo.
Oh, he's gunning it. I think he might get caught here as well. Is it no, it's Lee Weathers.
Look who's in front. Look who's in front of famous Wayne.
Oh.
Show him how you overtake, Wayne. Show him how you overtake, bud.
You know what you told him to do today? Let's just hope it's in a clean manner.
Yep.
Wayne is all over the back.
Brad's having big trouble getting around Mikey. We're going to jump off board now. He's getting two round this corner now. Could that give Wayne the run on the two of him? I doubt it very much.
Wayne's being sensible here. He doesn't want to make the three wide and cause a collision. He's just taking his time, potentially looking to pick up the pieces. Brad's got to be careful though, because
this is where you need to get your stuff sorted out. Yeah. Oh,
Wayne down the inside potential. Oh, Wayne makes contact with Brad. Oh, that was close. If Wayne took out Brad, honestly, he would have been in big trouble. That would have been someone else.
Mick has left the lobby. Mick has left the Discord.
Yeah, but Brad needs to be careful. Got 100 point.
And wait!
I thought he was going for it again there.
I think that may have been a bit of a glitch there from Wayne. That might have been a bit of a glitch there from Wayne.
It's so hard to pass around here. Mikey defended that quite well as well.
Yeah, very well. 4 seconds now, Little Pigeon. Gets very close to the wall there on the exit. We've got 4 seconds now.
He doesn't want to do a Lando Norris round here in real life, where he nearly put it in the wall when he was so far clear. He doesn't need to push super hard. He just needs to keep it consistent.
I agree with you there, Gaz. He seems very much off the pace today. Brad's had a moment. Wayne's had a moment. He's been done by Brashman, and he looked very slow coming out of the last turn. But Brad looks very slow, or it's slow. I wouldn't say slow, but it just doesn't look like he's got to grips with his car at the moment.
Maybe he just knows he can't afford to be an F race. He knows that he's got the best position. He's just taking his time with it and just looking his chance when he can. As he's going for it here, I think, on Craig. He is going for it. He's round the outside and he is past Craig. And he's having to
so that's one done. That's one done. And as you can see here now, Scotty MT up 8. up 8 places. He's already caught this group, and he's disposed of F1 Dave Riley. Next man in his sights is Rumsky, and he's basically on this, I would say, the lead pack behind Pigeon.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just having a look as well.
Milan had a big, he's right rear hit the wall. He's right rear hit the wall, so we got Diablo going for move. Matt F1 UK's left the session.
I'll dash an invite.
He's done again.
Don't you dare retire him again, Game Master, man.
That's what maybe, that's a big, I don't know if you seen my stream yesterday. Tommy with 2 Ys. He didn't even start. Oh, safety car.
Oh, we do have a safety
car. Wow.
Pigeon's in. Is everyone pitting for hard tyres now? I don't know. What's the strategy? Is
and with the track, so with the field so bunched up, who's gonna get double stacked? My money's on Scotty MT.
Yeah, I was about to say it. Oh, oh, you absolute kingsman. That is shocking. Oh,
if he comes in behind the green.
Oh, he's gone.
No. He got a 10-second time penalty and double stacked.
That's Chaz's team as well.
Oh no!
And you know what the thing is as well? He's probably going to have to come back round and serve his 10 seconds, so he's probably going to pit again.
Yeah, so he'll go full to the back of the grid. But what caused that safety car?
I'm not actually sure what it was.
Sorry,
I don't mean... as well. Scotty was having a great race. He was up to P8, and he's back down at bottom again.
Scotty, I apologise, mate. I shouldn't have laughed that hard.
That is your fault. That is your fault. You know. Oh, let's see if he gets double stacked. It's a 10-second, and then gets double stacked as well. That's mocking it.
Manic said he believes Hayton binned it, but he's not 100% sure. We'll take your word for it, Manic.
Back now.
Brashman stayed out also.
Yeah,
Brashman stayed out.
Brash.
So yeah, he did.
He had to go for it. I tell you what, if there's another safety car now, Brashman.
They've retired Matt.
Oh, I was retired Matt again. Wait, Matt's on track though, right? He joined back, it said.
But that's what I was talking about yesterday, just before we realised there was a safety car. Tommy with 2 Ys, he was racing yesterday. He lagged out of the lobby before the race started, and the game, ghosting, took his car around the whole race. Done the whole 25 laps of Jeddah. So that's what I don't get. Didn't retire him, no. He kept his car ghosted, ran the whole race, 25 laps around Jeddah. His car just kept plodding around lap after lap after lap. I even mentioned it on stream after seeing what happened to Matt F1 last week, and after seeing what's happened to a couple of other cars, after seeing what happened to Stiggy in the sprint race on
in Austria,
on Sunday. So yeah, it just the game seems to pick and choose when
favourites.
And yeah, Scotty hasn't pit. Scotty didn't pit.
Yeah.
Scotty,
to be fair, he wouldn't have different tyres to go on, I guess, so he has to just stick it out on the hard tyres. But I was saying, if there is another safety car, which around here is a very, very big chance, Brash is now in prime position, because Brash is on the hards anyway, so he could in a good spot now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's ones you can't really see because obviously it's night time, but I still don't know if there's any rain in the air or anything like that, so...
Yeah, I think we might be okay because it dried up at the end of quali. So unless it rains near the end of the race, I think we might be okay. What I don't think we're going to be okay with is, as Manic said, this could be carnage off the restart.
Yeah.
This restart could be crazy.
And what I was just thinking now, to put a spanner in the works, imagine rain comes with like 8 laps left. Oof.
The thing is as well, as soon as it rains around here, you need to put wet tyres on. You can't stay on the dry tyres.
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't. And then if most of these drivers are going to the end, they're going to be on very worn hard tyres.
Oh, it's going to get slidey coming into the race.
Because I do know, even though the hard tyres are quite durable, it's a very abrasive track.
Yeah,
is Singapore.
Well, hard tyres.
Yeah. But so we got everybody still basically where they started. Well, before the pit stop, apart from the man there in 12th. I won't mention his name. He'll block me in a minute.
You know, he's always unbelievable when we commentate on it, and this is your first time doing it with me, and you've absolutely screwed them over differently today.
I reckon it's because my brother Gaz is in the chat. Gaz don't normally tune into
he's
Wednesdays. Gaz has cursed him big time. And as Manic just said, Brashman was known for his solid, hard defence last year in Schumacher. So could he prove to be an absolute, in his words, ratty bus to get past?
A rat bus. Oh, is he going to be a rat bus? Pigeon's going to want to get past him quickly. Yeah, better tyres.
Yep, safety cars in. We're going to jump on board. We're going to jump on board with Brash. As you know, with me, we always sit on board the lead driver. Lap 7. We've got Jay Tyler, Imri, Pirate Marley, Zoltan, Noodles, Bab, and Hassan. I don't see none of my drivers up there. Playing the long game.
Yeah, that's a bit worried now, mate.
There we go. Brash is gone. Followed by Pigeon.
It's a good start.
Followed by Pigeon, followed by Egolf Hazard. And I must say though, prior to that safety car, again, not just saying it, well, I am saying it because he's my driver, but Egolf done a stellar job. Yeah. Brad's took Scotty and Brad are going at it. Brad's took Scotty.
Maybe Scott doesn't want to focus too hard, knowing that he's only going to lose positions at the end if he fights it more because of that 10 second that's hanging over his head.
Yeah. But I can't believe he got double stacked. That was proper shifty.
Well. That's crazy.
Egolf took Pigeon.
Yeah.
Wow, there we go.
Egolf is net P1.
But stay composed, Mick. Stay composed.
Oh, I tell you what, that's crucial from Egolf now.
Yeah.
He's put a car between the rest behind him. That is.
And if he can crawl up to the back, I was just saying prior to that he done a stellar job in maintaining that second place, considering how close Tuck and Diablo and all the boys behind him were down to 9th place. So he's a little bit deep in that corner there. If he can get onto the back of Brashman and overtake him, either next lap or the lap after down the straight, and then Brashman can be an absolute
defend from Pigeon,
stellar fella. He can be an absolute stud of a guy and just hold everybody up. Went very wide there, the Brashman. DRS now enabled. This is the lap that Egolf wanted it. He's got a bit of a decent breathing room to the cars behind. Because remember, this 4 temps that Pigeon he's got over Pigeon, that's the one that he kept over Fire Tuck. So maybe
he was defending well.
There we go. Brasco 10, Glover's 12. Here we go.
Is it Egolf's time now? Is 2 temps now? It's not going to be enough.
No, I don't think it's going to be enough. But
wait.
Brash is off the track. But it's a very tricky corner, this one, to try and make an overtake. Oh, but I think I think Egolf. Egolf may be forced. Egolf may be forced into overtaking him because I feel now that Brash is just holding him up.
So much quicker, isn't he? Egolf is
holding
looking
him up.
The quicker driver.
If Egolf can get as close as he can and then use the DRS on that big straight. He clips the barrier there slightly with Brash. We're going to jump on board with Pigeon.
He can feel the pressure. Brash can feel that pressure from everyone behind. He's going to go for he waits again. He's got to go for it soon, I think, because I think Pigeon's going to go for it. I think Pigeon might just go for this and try and get 2 and 1.
I think the job here for Egolf is... Oh, and here we go. Speaking of Pigeon, here he comes. Is he going down the inside? I don't think he'll... Oh, very late on the brakes.
Very late.
Hector, ¿qué pasa, mi amigo? ¿Cómo está? Muchísimas gracias. Oh. And there we go. Famous Wayne. Famous Wayne. This is where Egolf needs to get right up the back of Brashman, and then what that will do, it will give him a chance to overtake Brash, and it will stave off the attack from Pigeon, because Pigeon's looking very fast at the minute. Now we're going to jump on. Look, there's a bit of a gap there. He's not going to make it.
Yeah, Brad got past Quimo, then as well as Scotty got back past Quimo. So Brad's off the P10 now. Much better stint so far.
Brad's still holding a fair Brashman's still holding a fair decent bit of VRS there as well. And
Reevesky and Dave Riley going crazy right now as well. Reevesky down the inside and gets it done.
Contact! Another safety car! That's Scotty!
That's Scotty!
That's a safety car! Is that a safety car? No,
it's just
no,
yellow
not
flags.
yet.
Scotty's got no wing either. Oh, Mick, mate,
Wow.
what have you done, Mick? What have you done?
It's my brother Gareth, mate. I told you.
He's
He
got no wing.
put the absolute
Oh,
bockers
he's
on
just
him.
took a car out as well. Scotty's just hit 8 of them as well.
Wow.
Oh, Scotty's having a mare. Oh,
His
my.
complete right wing, left part of his wing has come off.
Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he retires in the pits now, you know. Like, because I just know he's so angry right now.
Yeah.
Fuming.
Yeah. Do me a favour, if you can.
Yeah, go on.
Block Scotty from commenting in the stream.
Mate, I don't think he's going to be saying anything.
Right, here goes Pigeon. Scotty.
Oh, he gets a 3 second.
I think that's him done. F1 Dave Riley going at it. He's a lot closer now. Is Egolf.
Yeah, he's done.
He's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Egolf's a lot closer now. Egolf could be going for a lead for the race now. He's getting the run on him. Is he going to go down the inside? Brash is going to try and show him defensive. Is Brash going to hold it around the outside? Brash has got the inside for the next.
Has he got it? No, he doesn't.
Is he going to try and cut back?
Safety car!
Safety car! Whoa!
Safety car has saved Brash. Saved by the safety car. And Brash can pit for a set of mediums probably now, right? Because Brash hasn't pit yet.
No, Brash hasn't pit. Oh, you feel Brash has to pit now?
And do you know what? Scotty could have stayed out.
Yep. Wow. It's absolute mental. Absolute mental. So we're going to jump. Wow.
Yeah.
Egolf was going on the attack there. Egolf was going on the attack.
He needed 10 seconds more before the safety car came out, and he would have had that move done, I think.
Yeah. I reckon what would have been perfect was Egolf overtook him on that corner, safety car come out, and Brash to stay out.
Does Brash stay out though? That's the question.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I think he pits. Ross Stocker, how are you, sir?
There's a lot of laps on mediums. Yeah, he is.
Oh, was it? Yeah, he glitched there.
Yeah, he did jump a bit, didn't he? He jumped from Martin as well.
Gaz, I'll let you know. City losing 1-0. Wow. Gaz, I would let you know. You've said you've cursed Rostocker. You've cursed Diablo. Rostocker in the chat is Diablo's team principal. So you've got some explaining to do.
Yeah, and do you know what? You've got some explaining to do how you've cursed Scotty MT like that.
Oh, no, I'm going to have to apologise.
I've never seen Scotty have a mare. Admittedly, it wasn't all his fault, but I've never seen something like that from Scotty MT, and you turned up and you just dropped that on this head.
And it's been 13 laps too late, but look, I finally got the Vamos sandwich that I wanted because Wayne's just had to pit again.
Oh yeah,
and
there we go.
Just at the end of the pit stop, I see him. He had to change his wing. Brad had to get a change of wing. Brad Pitt. Well. Brad Pitt also.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Huh.
Brad's gone back onto the medium tyres.
As has Mikey, and Brash has also chucked on the medium as well. So we've got the bottom four
and famous Wayne
mediums. I'll tell you what, I reckon Wayne picks up quite a few positions now. I do. I reckon we're going to see a Wayne masterclass here. Clip this for when he bears it into the wall in 2 laps' time. but I'm saying it now. I reckon we're about to see a really solid drive from Wayne. And I mean, you must be well happy with Egolf.
Yeah, he's been absolutely on fire. Like I said, he was very unlucky not to win the first race of the season. I believe it was in China when we had that rain glitch. Yep. He was actually in first place. And he was one of the ones. He was the first guy to pit and go on to the dry tyres, where if he would have carried on, albeit I remember Brad being on 6 or 7 laps fresher tyres than him, but there were 4 or 5 cars between them. So it's all if, buts and maybes. But yeah, I'm just Scotty MT. My God, I think I need to inbox him.
I think you need to send him some money or something.
Oh, Manic, do me a favour. Manic, delete my stream.
Don't you dare change his name.
Delete my stream from the commentary section. Just delete it. Oh, mate. How can he get double stacked again?
I've never seen Scotty, I've seen it a couple of times, but you rarely ever see Scotty retire in the pits. So the fact that he's...
I don't think I ever have. I don't think I ever have.
You got blood in your hands. Brad's in again.
Brad's pit again.
He's going to put those hard tyres on and go to the end, I reckon. Is he putting those hard tyres on? Or is he putting the mediums on?
Hards. He's gone
He's
hards.
back on the hards.
But the 6
Yeah,
lap
he's
old
back on
hards
the
though, so.
Ooh, I mean,
But he started on me. So I don't get that. He started on mediums.
Yeah, I think what he's done is he started on the mediums, obviously put on the hards when the first safety car came out, and the hards can go to the end, but he preserved them a little bit and saved their tyre life by putting mediums on, and because he was already at the back anyway, he's now chucked the hards back on.
That's smart driving, but the only problem is though, he's got 3 medium runners in front of him on a track that's already half to take. And we've seen, not nothing about Mikey, but we've seen Brash is no mug to try and overtake. We've seen that with Egolf. You know, so I don't think it's going to be easy trying to get past these 3 medium runners, in my opinion.
I think we're going to have to see a defensive masterclass from Egolf as well to hold up Pigeon.
Yeah, because Pigeon was looking very attacking there.
Yeah,
I believe safety car will be in this lap because we're just in the guts of sector 2. So we're on lap 14 of 31, so just over half distance left to go. A lot can change in that time.
Yeah, just have a look at the grid now. Position changes and stuff. Just get that up. We've got anyone up. Arbaduri is the biggest winner at the moment, up 5, and Mikey down 6 is currently the biggest loser for now. Well, yeah, it is.
Yeah, but a lot of that is down to Mikey pitting again. So otherwise he would have lost that. But theoretically, losing plate, Reevsky's lost 4, so that's pretty genuine because he's only stopped the once, I believe. F1 Dave Riley's 1.84, 1.4, so what's going on with the big gaps? I think these guys are trying to. I don't know about on your stream, mate, but a few of the cars are glitching on mine. Pigeon just had a big, massive glitch.
Yeah, I've had a couple of jumps as well on mine. Brash jumped earlier for me.
Yeah, he jumped in and out of the pitch. Well.
Yeah.
So
that's an EA for you.
We're going to sit on board with Egolf. We're going to go when he decides to go.
What's Egolf got here?
And he's gone. Got a decent little jump over Pigeon, but Pigeon will claw that back in, no problem. Pigeon looks very good. I'll tell you another driver who looks pretty strong tonight, Old Tuck.
Oh yeah, big time. This is one of his stronger tracks. I think he got P4 around there last season or something as well. He seems to do well around it, as Brash gets past hate him on those mediums already. And
Reevsky and Dave Riley. Looks like Reevsky's trying to put Dave Riley under huge amounts of pressure. And look, here goes Pigeon. Pigeon's already going for a move on Egolf Hazard. Oh!
Pigeon, that was aggressive. He gives the position back. He gives the position back.
Brash went 3 seconds.
Brash pushing a bit too hard on those tyres, maybe.
Yeah, could be. Famous Wayne's took Lee Webb. Famous Wayne's up 5 now from where he started. So Famous Wayne and Mikey are making them medium tyres do bits at the minute. But I just had my heart in my mouth there. Yeah. Just had my heart in my mouth for a minute there. It's just no need to be that aggressive. Try and we know you're a better driver than that, Pigeon.
Yeah, they have DRS, so he will be able to. You know, these two should be swapping positions back and forth.
But he's holding on quite a lot to his ERS, his Egolf.
He defends really well, Egolf. He knows how to put the car in the right positions.
So we're still on board with Egolf now.
Is he going to go for it?
They've nearly dropped Tuck by a second. The DRS is now enabled, so he was gaining that much on the last lap without DRS, so he could gain a lot more. But then, would Egolf feel that if Pigeon's the faster man at the moment, would he let him go and then try and cling on to the back of him? But then he couldn't do that in the first stint because he pulled 3-4 seconds out in front.
But there he goes. Pigeon makes the move now with the DRS, nice and simple. Egolf didn't fight that one.
Not one bit.
He runs up wide a little bit though, Egolf. I was going to say, I think you're right. These two look the fastest two on track. Pigeon and Egolf. They do look like the fastest two drivers on track.
So we're just going to scroll down.
Doing well though.
Yeah, Diablo's there in 4th place for Pink Panther. We've got Milan. We've hardly mentioned Milan the whole race. He's just plodding along in 5th place with his small leg. We've got Rumsky in 6th. Riley's an absolute legend at the minute. He's keeping the Chuckle Brothers apart. You stay there, Riley.
Really well.
Doing really well.
Really well.
Arbeck Dory, so we've got 2 Pink Panthers in the top 10.
You know who else is doing well as well? Craig, as he loses the position. Oh, he's needed the spun round. That was almost horrible timing, but Craig's holding on to P12. He's doing a proper good job here.
Crumpets, how are you, sir? Oh, what happened there?
Mikey's lost his wing. I think Mikey hit the back of a car and his wing has gone
Mikey's
flying.
lost his end plate. Mikey's lost his end plate. Famous Wayne up to 13th.
I told
Famous
you.
Wayne up to 13th, and he's going to go for. He's going for 12th.
Oh, he's done it as well. I
He's
tell
done
you what,
it.
is this Famous Wayne or is this Max Verstappen?
Oh, mate. Come on, who's he got in front of him now? He's got Brash. He's got Brash and he's got Kimmo in front of him. And then he's got a bit of, not that too much of a gap. Now look, we can see Pigeon's on the charge. Pigeon's now pulled out 1.2.
Yeah, Pigeon's got pace. When Pigeon gets clean there...
Manic's comment, he's passed the controller to Scott now, he's DNF. He's pulled out 6 tenths just on that couple of corners there, Pigeon. Pigeon seems to be back on the charge again. Pigeon back on the charge.
He won't want this win to go away from him. Not this time. Not the third time in a row. This is massive for him because his nearest rival is in 15th.
Yeah.
So this will be a massive point swing if it stays like this. Everyone else though seems to
Wayne
be
all
fairly...
over the back. Wayne all over the back of Kimmo. He wants to try and get as close to him as he can.
Wayne's on the charge.
There we go. Wayne's going again. Wayne's going down the inside.
Oh my gosh. Did you smack him or something?
Mate, I sent him a strong message. I sent him a strong message.
I'll tell you what, he's turned up now. He's up like...
Nah, you know what? Fair dues to Wayne, mate. He's been absolutely bullied like last week on the track and that, and he's been nothing but apologetic in our group chat and stuff like that. And I've told him, look, you never have to say sorry. Just turning up every week and racing's enough for me. Do you know what I mean? Do what you need to do. But he's absolutely bringing it this week. But him and Brash, look, they're both up 9th. I want to jump back on board in now.
Legends, that was contact. Yeah, all Pigeon's got a nice gap now, though, only 2.1
Yeah,
seconds.
2.1. But again, Egolf, Tuck just can't seem to get anywhere near Egolf.
No, not at all. And Egolf is managing his ERS well.
Managing very well. And then Diablo. So Tuck maybe soon is going to have to start looking behind it. As I say that, Diablo goes a little bit deep into the corner, loses a bit of time. And then you've got Milan. And you know what? I always find with Milan reminds me a lot of Hassan in the way where they just plod along, and they get to 10, 7 laps left, then they start making their moves, and then all of a sudden you look up and they've gone from, well, in this time he's 5th, but they're going from 7th, 8th, and they're finishing on the podium. Now, Egolf's managed to pull out 6 tenths now, so if he can keep this for the rest of the lap. Caution sector 2, caution sector 2, it's a yellow car.
That's Haytham.
He loses
it. Yeah, I was going to say with Milan, Manic does this as well. I feel like, you know, he's always up there, but he just sort of sits there and thereabouts, and then he'll start going for the moves later on.
Yeah, and speaking of this as well, albeit we do have another division going on parallel with this, but the current caution sector 3,
That's Lee Webb. Lee Webb's round.
Lee Webb's gone.
He's in the pit lane. Oh my, he spun round in the pit lane.
Wow. And we've currently got the leading team in the constructors in 13th and 17th.
Oh,
so this could blow it wide open.
Bring me more of that. Yeah, I need that.
I'm a lurker. Watching it. Now Egolf has a
2.9 now.
Yeah, Egolf, we're on lap 19 of 31. Tux just took an absolute monster chunk out of Egolf there, though.
I don't want to say it too early and jinx him, though, but I think Egolf has got this under control. I think he's got this under control. I know he's going to be attacking.
He's on 100% ERS. He's on 100% ERS.
He's managing this so well.
So maybe, you know what? Yeah, you can see him flicking through his ERS there. I think that chunk he might have just, because he's just gone from 60 to 90 in a heartbeat. Yep. So I think he might have. I was watching this last night on the
losing a bit of time there.
I was watching this last night on the Creator Series with Benjamin Daly. I can't say his PSN name, TJ Marduk, whatever.
Yeah,
and in their creative,
Matt Madut, whatever you say. Yeah.
They tend to knock off when they get to the front of the grid or something. They tend to knock off their ERS and put it on absolutely none for 2 or 3 corners. And then, so I think this is what Egolf's doing. Albeit he's on medium in a minute, I think he knows he needs to start putting it down now due to the fact that Tuck's right up him now.
Tell you what, speaking of Egolf, his teammates just got past Brashburn. Wayne's up another position.
Wayne's up into 10th. And if I'm looking now, Wayne's tyres are only 7 laps old. These can do 18 laps, I think.
They will be horrible come the end of the race, so they will be screaming at him.
But the hards won't be that much better either. You're talking another 24 laps on the hard. You're talking 24 laps in total on the hards.
Yeah, so laps on hard tyres.
Yeah. So we'll keep it on there. We'll keep it on there for the time being.
Is it the top? Yeah, you're right. We've got Pigeon up front, and then we've got the train between Egolf down to Milan, and then we've got the train from Dave Riley down to who is
Brash?
Brash to Brash. Yeah.
And Famous Wayne's all over the back of Arbig Dory just there. Wayne
cooking.
Wayne's got literally 1, 2, 3 cars within touching. The only problem is now is he's going to be caught in the DRS train where he was picking them up. Oh,
Wayne defends that well. Brash still going side by side with him here. Is Brash going to concede the position? I think he has to. Wayne has the line and he has the corner.
Yeah, he's done it. But as you can see, the cars behind, apart from Brashman, they've all got 1 second, 2 second gaps. So he's picking them off one by one. I believe this is going to be a lot more difficult. Arbig Dory, Reevski. Look who's at 7th, mate. Oh my God. Rumsky and Reevski. Dave Riley, you're a letdown.
He's overdone it.
Yeah, you know, I've just... As quick as he giveth, as quick as he taken away. Your driver of the day has just been taken away from you. And again, Egolf hasn't seemed.
Dave Riley gains a position and loses driver of the day.
Look, Tuck just cannot, and now Tuck's absolutely smashed a bit of his ERS. And this is Diablo's now struggling as well because he's just being caught.
Recharge. Yeah, I think Egolf's going to do what you said again. I think he's going to just recharge in a minute, get to a corner.
Yeah, because there's no way, not really. Yeah, there's no way really in this part of the track. There, look how much he's closed up now. And look, and he's just jumped up from 50 to 70.
Yeah, Egolf being smart. He's using that brain of his.
Very smart. Don't want to jinx it. We got lap 21 of 31. Picked up the first podium.
Wayne is getting so close with these drivers out. You are right. This is a tough ask for Wayne now.
And he's got a 3-second time penalty. Remember that as well. Albeit currently on current status, he won't be losing a lot because Rash has got a 3-second penalty also. So
I think he stays where he is at the moment.
Yeah, he stays where he is. But I expect Brad, who it's been very strange tonight. Brad, he's not been the Brad of the first two races. We're going to jump back on board. Pigeon's just gone off on his own. So look, we're going to go back on board again now with Tuck. We're going to see Egolf gets a decent drive out of that corner, maintains the gap there onto this straight to around about 5/10. Tuck gets the DRS down. Egolf's not using his DRS. Oh, he is now, but he manages to hold him off again. Egolf just needs to keep doing what he's doing.
He needs to keep doing what he's doing, and Pigeon needs them to keep doing this because look at the gap without 4 seconds, just absolutely flying.
And to be honest with you, if that safety car didn't come out right at the beginning, Pigeon would be
10 seconds now.
No disrespect to anybody else, but Pigeon's just been in a different league today.
The Pigeon is flying. The Pigeon is flying.
But look, as I was just mentioning, that gap, we're now 3/4 of a lap later, and that gap is still 4.4 seconds. It's from Brad to Brashman.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see like a certain driver just go for like some crazy last minute overtakes at the end. People starting to recharge their ERS now, maybe lining one up later on in the race.
Yeah.
Malik says the tyres fall off the cliff towards the end of the stint, so I wouldn't be surprised if you see a mistake from a driver or two as well.
Yeah, just not one in the blue and red and yellow car.
Yeah, all red. Yeah, the red too.
Hayton got the better of Legend there at the back of the pack, and they're still going at it, these two, side by side. Just because you're at the back of the pack doesn't mean you don't get any screen time.
Absolutely. Me ran Masters every race when you gave me screen time.
Yeah, standard, mate. I just didn't want to give Armin screen time. That was it.
He nearly killed me in the last round.
Yeah.
He nearly
Craig
killed me.
MC. Just talking. Oh, Big Egg. Big Egg. He's gone in now to pit. What tyres? I believe is medium. He's going to be putting on now. So he's the first man to sort of bite on the cherry and try and do something different as to what everybody else is doing up front. And as mentioned there briefly, Wayne is starting to struggle now to try and get any overtakes. Oh, there's a big slide into that corner. Will Brash make his move? I don't think there's enough. Brains, famous Wayne, he's got enough ERS in the tank to stave off any attack from Brash. And again, we still hold at 5/10, half a second between Egolf and Fire Tuck. As much, I'm not just saying it, but as much as Pigeons super impressed me, I'm very impressed with Egolf. And to be honest, I knew this is what Egolf had. This is why I drafted him. To be honest, I'm
gonna. This is gonna sound harsh, sort of thing, but Egolf missed the whole season last season. He didn't drive at all. Obviously, he's getting better than Egolf last season, but I didn't think he'd come back and instantly be back on it. And he's come back, and he's back on it, just instantly.
Yeah, and look, Tux may have had a bit of a moment there because he fell right into out of the clutches of Egolf, but he's pulled it back a little bit now, albeit that may have been with help with a bit of ERS and the DRS because he didn't fall out of the DRS range.
Manic said he's got some bad news for me.
Grant is now last after being in the wall. Oh, here we go. This could be the moment from Tuck. But mate, he just does enough. And Tuck burnt a lot of his ERS there. Rumpsky and Riley going on it again. Rumpsky and Riley. Reevsky's just sitting back watching all this play out. Our big Dory, we've got Wayne. Ooh, that was a bit of a glitch. I thought it was going to go early there, but that was a bit of a glitch.
So I'm just trying to go to the fact that Grant decided to eat the wall, but over there, and he's right at the back now, you know.
Tuck's looking a little bit feisty now. He's got it down to 410. But Egolf, maybe Egolf runs a different traction, but he seems to get.
He's getting out of corners. Is brilliant.
Yeah, because obviously Tuck might have to be ever so slightly delayed, knowing that we know that he doesn't run any traction at all. Hassan, a respectable 7th. Give me an update on Brasco and Plummunch, please, Manic.
Egolf is full TC. Tuck
Egolf's on full TC. Okay. Oh, gets very close to the wall there, then Egolf.
To be fair, with the tyres falling off potentially now, the full TC might help Egolf keep it in a straight line more than plucked up. Might be having a little bit of rear snaps and stuff now.
15th and 17th. Are they my drivers? Wow, no.
But Brasco's on the alternate strategy, so it can come back to Brasco.
Okay. Because was in the chat, we were feeling confident for Brasco tonight. He had a win last night.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won yesterday.
Brad's slowly moving in. He's
really unhappy with this race, Bradford.
Yeah. Legend picks up a 3-second time penalty. There's still status quo between these front 5, and I think if we go to... Alright mate, fuck Milan and fuck football, I hate it. What happened to Milan? We'll keep that on interval. Tyres, penalty. Positions. Oh yeah, no, Diablo is up 2. I thought these were all... Because look, the front 3 are as they started. The front 3 are as we started.
True. Proof how hard it is to overtake around there.
Yeah. It's Singapore in a nutshell, really. And
they have made it fairly entertaining, to be fair to them.
Wayne needs to try and claw back in, but it's just going to be so hard. Oh, there's a little bit of a moment there.
Yeah.
But again, he's holding on to enough ERS to stave off any attack from Brash. But then here comes Brash, speaking of that. But he places his car very nicely. Egolf falls now to 6 temps. And Egolf, that was for Egolf's clawing in Pigeon. That was up to 4 seconds. It's 3.3 now.
Did Pigeon have a moment? I'm not sure.
We don't know. We need to keep an eye on that. I just kind of, not in a bad way, just forgot about Pigeon. I thought he'd gone away.
Yeah. Imagine Pigeon bottles his another win.
Here comes Fire Tut. Is this where Fire Tut makes his move? With Pigeon got enough to hold him? He just can't get close enough in the braking zone. He just can't get him in the brake zone.
And he used the RS again to do that, and Egolf just didn't bother. Egolf knows if he holds about, what is it? Is it a 4/10 gap, 5/10 gap in that
Yeah,
area? He knows
yeah.
he's safe.
And then now look, it's like 7/10. So Tuck might be doing what Egolf was doing earlier on and just turning off. Well, no, he's on medium there. So, but I'd be, pardon me, I'd like to know what happened there, where Egolf maybe pulled like 8/10 in, but it seems to have stabilised
He's still
now.
going in.
He's still
He's gaining a little bit, yeah.
Is this where Egolf starts making his move? Moment. And look, he's pulled out on Tuck now as well.
Egolf is cooking.
Come on, Egolf. I don't want to put too much pressure on him.
Marley has spun. Contact with Zoltan down to P7 in the other tier. Mediums need putting in the bin now. Might as well
Jay Tyler, the leader, picks up 3 seconds. And now net P5 stands. Wow. He's 2.9 to Egolf. Rashman, 3 seconds. That's going to help Famous Wayne.
Hang on a minute. Can Egolf pull that time in the little laps he's got left? I don't know, but he's decided to go up another gear now. Egolf.
Yeah.
He's picked up the pace again.
They're both on the same tyres.
What a team you put together. What a team you managed to put together with the pick you got.
Yeah, I was ninth, and I just took inspiration from Rostocker last season. He was the last pick, and he won the Super Bowl.
He did.
Egolf is cooking bowling performance incoming. He's dropped back out to 3 seconds now. He's started to drop Tuck slightly.
He's nearly got a second on Tuck.
Yeah.
And he's recharged in the process too, so if Tuck does come back at him, he's got the rest to defend. As Brash did get another 3 seconds, but he does overtake Wayne, but Wayne will be taking that position back.
Yeah, and Brad is now...
sorry, Arbeg Dury just had a massive snap, and he's now side by side with Wayne. Brash got past him, Brash gets past Arbeg Dury, and now Wayne's side by side with Arbeg Dury. There was a little bit of contact there from Arbeg Dury.
He's not going to have the bite in his tyres now, I don't think, Wayne or Brash will.
No, I think you're right.
They're not going to have the bite which they had a few laps ago, talking like 5, 6, 7 laps ago. Tell you what I do feel bad for this race is Diablo and Milan. They've just not been able to do anything. They've just not been able to do anything.
I respect their driving though, because the amount of patience and just concentration that you need to just stay there lap after lap and just not lose your head. Like, they'll take a P4 and P5 at the moment. They'll be taking it. Obviously they want more, but they've know the whole race. They're doing a good job. It's good points. Yeah,
and even that managed to even P2 is an absolute result, and we keep forgetting Egolf was a 4 million driver.
Was he 4 mil?
Egolf was 4 mil. Egolf was 4 mil.
And Egolf might move up to P2 in the P3, and is he P3 anyway? I don't know who's...
It's P3 at the moment, yeah.
He'll be staying P3 then, because Pigeon's P1 and Brad has a nice gap, but I'll tell you what, he'll be extending that gap in P3 from everyone beneath him at the moment if it stays like this.
Yeah, Wayne's on for a decent finish also. He'll get that because he'll finish top 10. I'll get 2 in the top 10 as it stands at the moment. We're on lap 28. Brad's clawed him in though. Brad's clawed them right in. So is what Manic's saying now, are these medium tyres now starting to fall off a cliff? And are they...
They've gone, yeah, they've gone.
Because Brad now, look, we're all shot. Look at the drive out the corner from Brad, look. But it's all right, Wayne. Wayne, no worries, mate. You're getting Brash's place. You've got Kimmo 10 seconds behind. You're good, mate. You've done an absolute stellar job tonight. Absolute stellar. You've got Little Pigeon just out in front now, 2.9. It's kind of stabilised that gap. Stabilised that gap to Egolf. I'll say that now. It's 2.7. 2.7. Tuck's a lot closer than he has been. But again, well, they're equal. Oh, I think this is where Tuck may be making his move. Is this where Tuck takes the second place off Egolf? I think it is. Tuck's finally got the move done. He has a big lock up. Tuck now pushes himself up to second. Fantastic drive there from Tuck also.
Manic did say that when he doesn't hit the wall, he normally has a good race. Tuck. So I think it would be 2 P2s in a row if he holds this. I think he got P2 last week as well. And
it just goes to show the maturity of his driving, just to sit there for basically 29 laps behind Egolf and just wait. But Egolf may not be finished yet because it's going to be roles reverse now. Oh, yeah, no, he's an Ironworks driver. I ain't giving him no glory. Get out of it. Get in the bin. Get in the bin. I didn't know you was Ironworks. Get in the bin.
Say he's done something dirty or something. Report him for dirty driving.
Yeah, you know, look, all blowing up all smoke, trying to put it in my driver's face.
Yeah,
look.
it is off-putting.
All right, I want to go tuck right. Let's go on his car there. Where's the next one?
No! Egolf gets a pen.
No, Egolf.
He's gonna drop he's gonna drop to P5.
Drop the P5 still alright. Gutting.
He'll be so annoyed with that though.
Vamos, suck it, Hilly. Look, get in the bin, Hilly. Get in the bin. You know what? You asked me to commentate again. I'm never going to do it. Right. By the way, what I was doing before there. Right. There's Fire Tuck's car. Let me go and look at me. Look, they're different. Look. Look how black. Look how black Tuck's car is, and look how light and grey. Right. That's getting reported. That's getting reported.
Definitely nothing to do with the lights above them. But yeah,
nah,
it's real grey. That is.
Frank, you're on my side. You're on my side. Come on. But it's gutted for Egolf Hazard. Could have been another podium for Vamos, but 5th place, we'll take that. It's the lightning you love to. Come on, Egolf. Mind you, it doesn't matter now because that'll put Diablo up on the podium. We're on lap 30 or 31.
And Pigeon's about to lap his teammate, his reserve teammate, I should say. But as we go into the last lap, I don't know if you want to sit on board with Pigeon for this because this is the last lap, and he's done a good job.
And I did see Brad take over Famous Wayne, but Famous Wayne's got that position back, and now he's going to lose. Oh no!
You actually need to stop. You need to stop, you're out of control, you are.
So here we go, little Pigeon, absolute stonking drive. While we're here, we'll go on to positions gained. We need to, between the two of us, pick our driver of the day. Wayne's up 10. Wayne's up 10. Pigeon's been in a different league today, so he's in with a shout. Tuck's been in with a shout. So you know what?
Egolf gets him though.
Egolf gets him back. But it's all good. It's all good.
3 seconds.
I'll leave you to pick the driver of the day, mate. This is your stream.
All right.
This is your stream. I'll pick
there's a couple.
I'll let you pick driver of the day. But as long as it's a blue, red, and yellow car, we're good.
Looking at a blue, red car at the moment, you know. I mean, Wayne has gained 9 positions. I'm not saying I'm going to give it to him, but I mean...
No, he's had a brilliant drive. He's done a brilliant drive. He's had a brilliant drive. And he'll keep that as well because Brasher's got 6 behind him and Kimmo's 8 behind him. So he'll keep that, so there's no problem. But this is the man of the moment. This is the man we're talking about. And caution sector 3.
It's just his teammate. It's just his teammate.
Safety car! Safety car!
Imagine.
Right, and there we go, Pigeon for the last time, round the last corner. Diablo's got 3 seconds! He got a podium! Shh! Shh! My daughter's asleep. Shh. Pigeon crosses the line in first. Tuck is in second. Milan squeezed it.
Takes it. What a result for him. That is unbelievable.
That's a great drive there for Milan. So we've got Pigeon in first, Tuck in second. Great drive. Great drive from Pigeon. Great drive from Tuck. Milan, great drive. What a podium, Milan. Fantastic, mate. Egolf Hazard, hats off to you, my friend. Absolute fantastic. Yep. Diablo, unlucky with the penalty. Dave Riley sneaked up to 6th place there. Reef ski and rump ski. My fucking God.
Mate, I don't get it. They're just always there.
I beg Dory, Brad.
To me, to you.
Yeah, shout out. Brad finished. Brad clawed back at P10. Famous Wayne P11. Massive shout out. Up 9 places. Remember, he binned it in quali. So... bloody penny, no worries, Egolf, mate. But absolutely proud of you tonight, man. What a drive. Fantastic.
That's a great drive.
Brashman in 12th, and we'll go for the rest after. And yeah, Frank, over to you, bud, for the drive of the day.
The thing is, I'm sitting there looking at it, and based off of how he was driving, how he was defending, his attacks and stuff, I actually do want to give it Egolf, but I feel like I can't give it to a guy who has actually lost positions, if you know what I mean. Like, he has dropped 2 positions. Yeah. So, I mean, only one in my mind is Pigeon. I can only think Pigeon. Yeah.
I would find it hard to disagree with that. To be honest, Pigeon driver of the day. I'm not being biased, but I'll have myself as TP of the day if that was an award. Maybe we can start inventing one of them, and I'll get TP of the day. But yeah, look, just as we were, so we got Pigeon, Fire Tuck, Milan, Egolf, Diablo, Riley, Reefsky, Rumpsky, Arbe Dory. Great drive from him as well. Let's give him a shout
Yeah.
out.
15th to
DSL,
9th.
Brad,
That's good, those.
Wayne, 20th to 11th. Brashman, 19th to 12th. Lee Webb, Kimmo, Haytham, Mikey G, Craig MC, Legends. I apologise profusely. I apologise profusely to Scotty and poor old Matt F1 UK. You know what?
Yeah,
I'll
getting
take
done by
that.
the game again.
Manix awarded me Spanish TP of the day. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Oh, Spanish TV, yeah. That's crazy, man. Take that one.
Tuck, fantastic drive, buddy. Fantastic drive, mate. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Not that I wanted it, but I fully expected you with the no traction to eat some concrete tonight.
Yeah.
You've controlled that absolutely brilliantly. And the patience that you showed to stay behind Negolf all that time, absolute fantastic. If Pigeon wasn't so dominant tonight, I would have been calling you for
It would be,
driver of the day.
yeah.
For sure. For sure.
I don't. There's another thing as well, an award that me and Armin normally do, Mick, and it's called the F124 award. And basically, because this game's so glitchy and so buggy, basically this is the award that we give to the person who's basically had the biggest mare of the night, the biggest
Scotty.
horror show.
Scotty empty.
It's got to
No
be
questions.
Scotty, right?
No questions.
It's got to be Scotty.
No questions asked. Absolutely no questions. And obviously, again, spare a thought for poor Matt. 1 minute, Matt. Spare a thought for him.
2 weeks in a row he's been done by the game now.
Yeah, I'm not. And honestly, listen, absolute massive shout out to you legends. We was up, I've just had a glance now, 20 people still watching. The race is finished. We was up to 24, 25 at one stage. So absolute shout out to all you legends. And Frank, I fully enjoyed my comms tonight, mate. It's the first time.
Yeah, likewise, mate.
Absolutely appreciate it. Armin should be back next week.
I was about to say he shouldn't be. I was like, wait, he's just taking his job now.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to do that to him, mate. He lives for his Wednesday night comms. But yeah, Frank, absolute massive shout out to you, massive shout out to everybody. I've been Mick, you know me. I'll be back on Sunday for Legacy, next Tuesday for Elite. And yeah, go and catch our other streams that we have tomorrow. Tomorrow's F2, I believe.
Yep, that is Reevesky on comms for that
The
one.
legend that is Reevesky. Catch Reevesky on Friday. I believe he's covering on Friday for Realistic. Sunday we have a little day off, and then we're back at it again. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Bringing you racing 6 nights a week. And that's because that's what we do at PGR. That's who we are. That's what we do. But gentlemen, listen, I've been Big Mick. He's been Big Frank. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
And gentlemen, you take it easy and enjoy the rest of your week, whatever you're doing.